Today I'm going to give you 5 sneaky ways to get more views and reads on your blog posts or your articles, whether it be on platforms like Medium, Vocal.media, or your own blog posts for your own domain, websites, or even for hub pages. I've been writing content on the internet for more than a decade, and I started off with blogging on my own platforms and then branching out to write on platforms such as Vocal Media and Medium.com. And if you want to find a way of driving more traffic to your blog posts or your articles, then stay tuned to the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. So I'm going to dive straight into it. I don't want to waste your time. So firstly, you can add article links to your email signatures. So your email signature is valuable real estate that most people overlook. So think about how many emails you send in a day. So you might be sending out emails to prospective clients. You might be sending out emails to anyone really, and to collaborators, friends, and even inquiries. So every single email is an opportunity to subtly promote your work. So for example, if you're a brand consultant and you create an article about branding or something like that, or building a brand from scratch, and you add this link to your email signature, anyone you communicate with via email will see your content. I mean, obviously they're going to have to click it, but I'm just a believer of posting your links as much as you possibly can, not spamming and sending it out to loads of random people. But if you are sending out emails or replying to emails, and especially when they're your work emails, the likelihood of someone being interested in the topics that you're creating content about is quite high, because one, they might have contacted you directly themselves. Two, you might be contacting potential clients that would be interested in content about that anyway, about that specific topic. You might have friends within a specific circle that are interested in certain types of content as well. For example, you might have friends that are in the same industry as you. I remember back in the day when I used to post hub pages, article links on Facebook, and I was just posting them on my main page, not on a business page. And I remember going to an event and seeing a friend from back in the day, and she said, "Oh, I read all your articles." She was like, "Oh, I'm really interested in everything you post." So over time, even a small percentage of people clicking through can result in a steady trickle of traffic, and that adds up. Because if someone goes to your article and then maybe they might even sign up to your mailing list, or they might even subscribe to your page, and then they'll start getting email notifications whenever there's an article posted. So that's going to help over time. So here's a pro tip: is match the article to your profession to make it relevant to the people you typically email. So you can even rotate the article link every month based on the content you've recently published or the audience you're engaging with. So for instance, if you've written a guide about freelance writing and you're emailing potential clients, linking that guide subtly reinforces your credibility and showcases your expertise. So you can rotate the link. You don't have to keep the same one there. Number 2 is include links in your professional portfolio. So if you're a freelance writer actively seeking work, your portfolio is the perfect place to showcase your articles. So whether you're using a personal website, a Notion page, or a simple PDF document, always look for places to embed clickable links to your articles. This strategy, what it does is it serves 2 purposes. It drives traffic to your articles or your blog posts, and it demonstrates your writing skills to potential clients. So it acts as a live writing sample, a testament to your tone, style, and ability to inform or entertain an audience. So you want to make sure to highlight your best performing or most professionally relevant pieces. For instance, if you're pitching a fintech brand, showcase your article about budgeting tips. If you want to work with parenting publications, share your content about raising kids with emotional intelligence. Many freelancers forget that their portfolio can be both a job-getting tool and a traffic-generating machine. So it's not just a static resume, it's an engine for visibility and trust building. I'm going to give you an example of something that I did unintentionally. And this was when I was actually hiring. I was hiring because I had a large project that I was working on with a client and I couldn't do all the work myself. So I was hiring 3 freelance writers to work on the project with me. And so I posted an article. This was on Vocal Media, and this article was very similar to the tone and style of what the client actually needed and wanted. And so what I did was, and this was unintentional, what I did was I posted a job like advert on Upwork, and then I had created this document, this PDF, with the tone and style that the client wanted, and I gave them an example of an article, and that was my article that I'd written. And I had about 300 to 400 applications for that particular job, because it was something that was paying really well. I think it was even more than 300 and something. It was probably over 500 over time. And every single person had to click on that link because they had to check the article style, you see. And so if you're someone who writes on the side and you also recruit for, freelance writing gigs or something like that, or you're recruiting for something that requires someone to click on a link to read through something so that they know the tone and style, this is a great way. Thirdly is to repurpose how-to articles into videos. So what you're going to do is you're going to firstly create value-packed how-to articles on topics that you are knowledgeable about, and then you're going to transform these articles into video content for platforms like YouTube or Instagram. I prefer YouTube when it comes to the long form content. I just feel like it's better, and I feel like from when I've created YouTube videos, I look at the ROI in terms of the return on investment in terms of my time, and I've noticed that YouTube long form content has got a much higher ROI when it comes to return on investment, time investment. So, this might sound like a lot of extra work, but in your video description, add links back to your original Vocal Media article. This creates a content ecosystem where viewers interested in more detailed information will click through to read your full article. The thing is, I've written an article about this very topic, but it's specifically geared towards vocal media, not general blog posts. And I'm going to leave that link below. And why this is quite powerful is that when people watch the video, they might watch a few minutes of it. They might not even watch the whole thing, but they might want a written version so they can refer back to it and see it in written form. That's why sometimes it's not a good idea to put your whole video outline in your description if you want people to click on a link, because they'll see everything in there, they won't even bother clicking on the link. It's okay to have an outline, but to have all the information in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to add your links to the video description, to your original article, and this, like I said, it creates a content ecosystem. This cross-platform approach exposes your content to different audiences and leverages the power of video to drive traffic to your written work as well. So a viewer may enjoy your quick tips in a 60-second reel, but when they want the full step-by-step breakdown, they'll follow the link to your article. Plus, repurposing content also builds brand consistency. And the more people see your name and your work across platforms, the more likely they are to remember and trust you and click on what you write. This one is really fun, and I just did one this morning as well on Vocal Media, and it's to create trivia articles with gated answers. People love testing their knowledge. So you can create engaging trivia articles with challenging questions that encourage reader participation. So you can build themed quizzes around pop culture, niche hobbies, professional topics, or even fun holiday facts. So for me, I'm rather gearing my trivia questions towards my topics that I prefer to write content about. So for example, today I did one about literary facts, and if people want to get the answers to the questions, then they have to click a link, type in their email, and then they'll get access to the answers. And then it's not just going to help with views. Actually, what this is going to do is it's also going to help you make more money. Because think about it, people are going to put their email address in. You can use that email to send out updates, to send out offers, to send out discount codes and things like that, and also to send out articles that you write in the future as well. Okay, and so over time, it's not just going to get you more views from people clicking on links through emails that you send out in the future, but also it's going to help you in terms of making money in the long run from people signing up to offers. So like I said, to access the answers, the readers need to provide their email address, and this gives you the opportunity to build your email list, to offer discount codes for digital products or anything else, and to start conversations with potential clients or customers. So this strategy not only increases engagement, but it also helps you capture leads for future marketing efforts. So you're not just about entertaining your readers, you're building a bridge for deeper connection over time. And this deeper connection can lead to sales, collaborations, or even community building around your niche. And with tools like Canva, ConvertKit, or Gumroad, you can easily design and deliver a high-value PDF in a matter of hours. And this, the key is to make it feel fun and valuable enough that people want to opt in. Mostly people create a free PDF, which is a lead magnet that people can click on and download. But I've tested this method with the quiz, and because it's so fun, I feel like people have been more interested in taking part in it, and they also share it with their friends and family as well. Number 5, and here's the last one, is to leverage social proof with strategic planning or strategic sharing. So when your article reaches a milestone like 1,000 views, share this achievement on your social media platforms. And why this is really cool is that people are naturally drawn to content that others are already consuming. So it taps into the psychology of FOMO, fear of missing out. So if many people are reading it, they don't want to miss out. So take screenshots of positive comments or reactions to your articles and share these as well. This social proof encourages new readers to check out what others are enjoying. And you can even go further by thanking your audience for reading, asking questions relating to the article topic, or tagging relevant people or brands mentioned in your work. Engagement breeds more engagement. So remember to always include a direct link to make it easier for people to access your content with just one click. Shorten URLs using tools like Bitly can also help, for people to click because the link is cleaner, and it can help you to track clicks over time and giving you insight into which social posts are most effective, and to help you to know what to double down on as well. So these are some tips that are really powerful, that can really help you over time to get more views on your articles. I've got so many tips on how to get more views on your articles, and I could talk about this for days, but this video is going into 13 minutes, so I want to stop it here. But I will be doing subsequent videos about this very topic, because there are so many innovative and interesting and fun, sort of sneaky ways that you can actually drive more traffic to your articles. And just bear in mind that you can use these same sneaky ways for Medium and for hub pages and for vocal media and for any other written content that you're creating online. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified when I post up videos. You can click any of the links in the description, and I'll see you soon. Take care.